Looks like we're live. All right, well, it may not be entertaining, but it is 8:05 Live with Spike and Drew for Tuesday, January 12th, 2016. This is show number 2. Hey, we're here.
What a fustercluck that was.
that was an entire fuster hen house.
Holy moly.
Wow. Showbiz hard, yo.
Great intro.
That was new, huh?
Hope a few people caught that.
We have newness happening all over the place today.
We're splooging with newness.
That sounds so hot when you say it like that.
Right?
Yep. We are.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you set? Or you got everything set?
I'm ready to go. You ready?
Fix your lower third real quick.
I could do that.
And then once you fix that, reach around. Hello. And let's open this bar, god damn it, because after the last half hour we've had, we need a cocktail.
There you go.
We talked about doing maybe a toast, but instead of like a saying, let's just toast to someone.
Should we?
I think we should.
We could do that.
I mean, we can change it around. We can change it around.
Sure.
I don't know.
Hold on. We got to be official first.
I was waiting for you to do that.
There you go. It's the one technological thing that's actually worked today.
That's pretty much. So yeah, the bar is open. Grab your adult beverages or non-adult beverages, as it were.
As it were.
Let's do a Husker Do. And I'm right off the bat, I'm going to send this one out to Pop.
You know what? Dangerous Dan, you love your brother.
That story is going to be told someday about why he's called that. It won't be today. What libation are you indulging in tonight?
No, we have so much newness going on that I went with the old standby. I couldn't stand everything being new. So
you're drinking the same thing the last 3 weeks. Be adventuresome.
I could do that.
No, that's all right. What is it? What are you drinking? Just tell the audience.
Soda and my new tall glass.
Say that again.
Irish whiskey and club soda.
Irish whiskey's club soda. That's good. I am going with California's first official Lemmy.
Oh, I saw something about that.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
I think it was official, but I made my first official Lemmy. So
nice.
Like they've called rum and cokes Cuba Libras.
Right.
A petition went around so that the Jack and Coke was going to be called a Lemmy. So we're going to do a Lemmy.
There you go.
But
I like that. There's
a bonus tonight.
Huh.
As I was at the local Pump and Go, hello,
the
getting the multitude of lottery tickets, Powerball lottery tickets.
Sure.
Now, Drew, you may know this because I think I've told you, and a few other people may know this. I'm a little bit of a gamer, and I've been playing a lot of different Marvel games. Like there's Marvel Alliance, there's Marvel Heroes, there's Marvel Puzzle Quest, lots of different stuff.
You may have mentioned
once. Nice cough button. Sorry. And I'm kind of a Deadpool fan, and lo and behold, as I was walking down the aisle, I saw this Mike's Hard Punch Deadpool.
Nice.
So it's a collector's edition can, but I'm going to drink it. Deadpool collectible series. It's cherry lime punch. So let's do an on the air, on the spot, live little taste here.
Little review ski?
Little review ski, right?
There you go.
That's pretty much that must be like a Zima. That's
It'll make your skirt come off.
it's all right. Hey, LPR, list
There you
pool
go.
hall, LPR. Who
Lick
remembers that?
Remover. Yeah, that's the one.
Right. It's actually not too bad. It's punchy, but yeah.
It's got a beat and you can dance to it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be drinking that the whole time.
Hey, let's get to some news.
Well, first, as people may have seen, I had this tip also. If you're no, I'll wait for that. I've made some additions. I've got the Breakfast Club, the Breakfast Club of the Cockatoo picture right behind me.
I see that.
I've got my most recent acquisition, freaking 1977 classic Peter Criss poster singing Beth.
I see that.
Right. Yeah. This is when I went and saw Buck Cherry a few months ago. Holy crap, one of the best rock shows ever.
Excellent.
We also got a little fill light because it was kind of dark. So lots of good stuff happening here.
Extra light.
You fix the light behind. Yep.
Yeah, I like it. You're looking good.
And I see the stripper light is kind of lighting up part of your screen there.
Oh yeah, I've got the blind me completely light over here, and just a little something behind me. Just kind of change it up a little bit.
So I don't have the foliage that Mr. Drew has, but we're doing it for you. See, I was doing it again. God dang it, this is on the air stuff. You got to look at the camera because I'm doing Stevie Wonder stuff, looking all over the place, everywhere but the freaking camera.
Hey. In all seriousness, have you ever seen Stevie Wonder's wife?
Neither has he.
Right.
Hello.
It's one of the many things we're going to burn in hell for.
Oh my lordy.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. This next news is all you.
So we've been promising since about the second beta, I think, maybe the first beta. Christ, we've been talking about this forever, that we're going to burn this thing down to a podcast that you can download. Not only do we have the podcast rolling, we also are in the iTunes podcast directory, which just makes my nipples hard. I'm telling you right now.
What?
Yes, we are. You go to iTunes and you search 805 Live ! And you will find us.
That's amazing.
It's nutty.
I can't find the thing that I could do an applause beat. I can't remember which one we used. It's not there. So I'm looking at the camera. Yes, you heard it right here. Now you can take us with you wherever you want us. Okay, and this is the thing. When you're searching on iTunes, you can't do 805 like the time. It's just 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
Nope, 805 exclamation. 805 Live exclamation. It's the easiest way to find it in the podcast directory.
All right. I don't think it was exclamation. I got the screenshot.
It's there. Trust me.
Is it?
Yep. 805 Live exclamation, and you'll find us. Also, if you are on Android and you have a podcatcher, you can get it to us at 805.libsyn, libsyn.com/RSS, and that'll load up our podcast for you.
805 Live exclamation mark. He's absolutely right, everybody. Boom.
Happens sometime. But yeah, hey, if you guys go there, even if you never listen to podcasts, subscribe to us, leave a positive comment. We need the help. Here's the thing. We're not doing this for a living. We don't give a shit if we ever make money at it. This is just us hanging out, talking, and hopefully you guys want to hear what's going on. And it's fun. We're having a blast. But it'd be nice to see some people pick up the podcast.
Absolutely. I know we've got quite a few people out there listening. Share it away. Lots of fun stuff. So we got the little fancy little bars underneath also.
Oh, yeah. The lower third, as they say in the trade.
The tip that I was going to say, Mrs. Lucas brought up a great point because she listens to a bunch of broadcasts. She says, well, what if somebody's just listening to the audio podcast and they're like, hey, I want to see that show. So what you want to do is you want to go to Facebook, 805 Live SD. Is that it?
Facebook.com/Spike and Drew.
Spike and Drew.
Why
Yeah.
it's that? It's a weird one, but yeah. /Spike and Drew.
Spike and Drew.
You can find all the links there. While we're taking care of housekeeping business, the show notes. We need to put show notes together, and we've talked about it. I think where we're going to put those, not necessarily on Facebook because those will scroll, but in YouTube. Yes, those right.
Show notes.
Those show notes right there. We're going to put those on YouTube in the comments.
Look at the camera.
Yep, we'll put those in. Thanks, Mom.
Sorry.
We'll put comments on the videos in YouTube, and you can see the links and things we talk about there.
Oh yeah. That's a great idea. We could just clean that up a little bit and go as it were. God, I thought there was something else there with that.
God, that's enough news for 1 week, isn't it?
That's a lot of news, and like I said, if
on iTunes, dude, that's amazing.
If you just tuned in, I created a little intro music, and Dee's doing a little voiceover for that. And then at the end of the show too, we got a little something for you all. So make sure you stick around and share. Whether it's live or whether it's the archived copy, share it away. Tell your friends about it.
And here's another thing to remember: the more you drink, the more entertaining we are.
Oh God, yeah.
Absolutely.
And the more we drink, the more entertaining I think I am. So you got that going for you too.
The hi-hat.
So great news. And I love this part of the show, and that's surprising my buddy Drew. So that he's just like the listeners. I have an idea. I'm an idea man.
You are for a fact an idea man.
So tomorrow night is a big, huge Powerball drawing.
Oh.
And what better way to celebrate that but that for you and I to give to our listeners?
I think I know where you're going, and I think I like it.
You and I, right now, right here, are going to pick 5 numbers and a Powerball number. I will go to that pump and go that I went last night. Go get that ticket tomorrow morning. And if you like, share, and comment, you will be a big wiener. We'll
big wiener. If we're wieners, you'll wiener.
So on that ticket, if we win anything, we will share with everybody. So
everybody that likes, comments, and shares on Facebook.
I will put up after the show, it'll probably be tomorrow. It'll be up tomorrow. So watch for it tomorrow. No, we're going to get the numbers right now. You and I are going to pick up the numbers right now.
Sounds good.
But I'm going to get the ticket in the morning. I'll post the official spot on 805 Live Spike and Drew on the Facebook page. And that's the one you want to like, share, and comment to. And because we're givers.
Millionaires.
We're givers.
We are.
All right. What's your first number?
I'm going to go with 7.
I love you so much.
Right.
I'm a 7 guy myself. All right.
Yes, you
First
are.
number is 7. I'm going to take 17.
Gotcha. I like that. I'm going to come back with 21.
Nice. I'm going to, and I don't know how, I think it's up to 60 numbers you can pick, right?
Please, God, let's not fuck this up.
7, 17, 21, 27. I need one more regular number.
One more regular number. What is it? 5 regulars?
5 regulars in the Powerball, yeah.
Your last was 27?
Yes.
I'm going to go with 38.
And then for the Powerball number?
You pick, brother.
How about, what's 8 and 5? 12, right?
It's pretty much 13 in
13,
North
that's
America.
what I meant. So we're going to do 13. That's 8 and 5 together. So tomorrow, I'm going to get these numbers.
Oh,
7/17/21.
Good. Yep, go ahead.
There you go. And when I post it, like, comment, and share away so we can share $1.7 billion. Wouldn't that be awesome?
And by the way, if I went on a ticket that we're not sharing with the viewers, we're buying an island.
Wait, say that again. If you win,
I have a ticket. I have another ticket or 5 that we aren't putting in the contest. Actually, truth be told, either way, I'm buying a fucking island. We'll set up a studio there. We'll keep doing the show because that's the kind of idiots we are. But
because we're givers,
we are givers. And I'm going to hire a midget and put him in a white suit. And when your plane lands,
can it be a girl midget?
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that.
The Dead Daisies, John Corabi's band, they've got a song called Mexico, and in it, there's this cute little female midget. What did I say? The Jack and Coke is on fleek.
On fleek. Which is
anyway. So that was that's my little surprise segment. Go ahead and go on to your next bit here.
We're givers, and I like it. Hey, all right, we'll bring it down just a notch now. I got to tell you,
bring it down.
The Ziggy Stardust news. David Bowie. I have yet to see an outpouring of tributes for somebody that kicked. Oh my God, the internet is going nuts.
It was one thing when Lemmy left, because a lot of the hard rock and metal fans were into that, but David Bowie was so universal, just so encapsulating. God bless him.
More than I ever knew. I knew how much I liked him. And actually, truth be told, when I was a kid, he scared the hell out of me because that was his Ziggy Stardust days. Like when I was 12, I was like, that guy scares me. But holy God, what a talent. What an amazing talent.
You know, and I think you and I may have talked about this. Gene Simmons even, gave his outpouring, and David Bowie is one of the reasons why Kiss was who they were.
Sure. Showmanship.
This weird
right there. It's the marriage.
Kind of androgynous, kind of odd, just pushing that envelope.
Yes. Yeah, just absolutely amazing. I saw something today about the fact that he was diagnosed, I don't know how many months ago, and knew he was terminal. And rather than say, oh, pitiful me, he recorded a new album. And there you go.
I haven't heard the latest video he has out, but I've seen a lot of posts say that he was almost foreshadowing the demise.
I would not be surprised. I actually saw today a picture, I think on Instagram.
Look at your camera.
I was not sneezing. I saw a picture today, I think it was on Instagram, of David last week in a suit and tie and a hat.
I think somebody posted that on my wall.
Yeah, his last photograph. And it was 2 or 3 days before he died. God bless him.
Favorite David Bowie song?
Major Tom.
Really?
Yeah, love that one. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I had posted this on, and I don't know if you ever met Brad Combs. He was one of the guys in Yankton who used to help young bands get started. But I remember watching, I think he was in a band with our friend Russell Stover called Flight.
Oh, sure.
They did. It was the first time I heard Rebel Rebel. And holy mackerel, man. That was just a rocking great song.
Yeah, absolutely. So many of his songs are so amazingly good. And here's another thought that hit me the other day. Look at the people we've lost just recently, and then all the big names. And Keith Richards is like 112. He will outlive all of us.
That dude made a deal with the devil or something.
36.
Reckon he must have snuck into that movie Crossroads and made a deal with that devil to stick around as long as he has.
Yeah, I'm serious. But here's to you, David. Rest well, brother.
Husker Du. So,
we've discussed our island. I understand you have a curious food.
Are you passing up that other thing?
Well, we'll get back to it.
Gotcha. I have I was sitting, getting ready to have lunch today in the cafeteria in the building that I work in. And I don't know how it came up to me, but it just did. And I know that there is a restaurant here in Sacramento that caters to this particular food. And I know it was kind of big in the 70s, but does anybody fondue anymore?
You know what? Ray and I were in Minneapolis about 3 years ago on a trip, just a little weekend getaway. And we're in the coolest downtown section of Minneapolis. And we went to a fondue place and had several beverages and fondue and the thing in the table. It was great fun. It was
and they have one of those here, but it's one of those things like, I don't think it's sensible to do it in your own house.
Sounds like yes is what it sounds like.
Right. But the first thing that comes to my head is back in the Midwest, you can't go to a bar and grill without talking about chislic or gizzards and
all gourmet stuff.
Yeah. That's great food though. You cannot find that out here. I challenge you to go to a bar and grill here in California.
Oh, it'd be when Reagan's brother comes from California, he talks about how healthy they eat as he's dining on all the miserable stuff we serve out here. He'll just slurp it up. Yeah. So did you fondue?
No, I mean, I was at work. I mean, it was just one of those things that I was thinking about. I'm like, man, it'd be great to just be able to go to a place and get gizzards or get, chislic. Chislic. I mean, I remember when I came back for Riverboat days, and I probably went through about 3 different orders in 2 days just because it was just so good.
To those that are uninitiated, chislic is little 6-inch skewers of chunks of lamb.
Somebody's back to size with you.
Well, it's always size, but me bitches. Some people will try to pass off beef, but beef is not the one. It is deep fried in a fryer, 6-inch skewers of lamb. Sprinkled with a little garlic salt, served with saltines, and oh my God, it is the food of the gods. Absolutely.
It was definitely hangover food. I know we mentioned List Pool Hall before, but I'm going to say it again for that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
How many times did we go there in an afternoon to, have a red one and have some chislic and
little hair of the dog?
Buh. Buh.
Yeah, that's the one. And you know what you never ever wanted to run into at List Pool Hall when you were having the hair of the dog? This. Just to piss you off.
Kill it. Oh my Lord. Many Christmas.
You can thank me later.
You've been dying to use that all day, aren't you?
I thought about it once or twice.
I didn't watch the Golden Globes. You're gonna have to enlighten me on that.
Well, there was some quality entertainment in the Golden Globes, and the most of it was Ricky Gervais discussing how absolutely unimportant the Golden Globes are while he's drinking his beer on stage. That was my favorite part. My second favorite part, I'm going to have to say, was Katy Perry's boobs.
Katy Perry's boobs,
which are...
I thought you had mentioned Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson also was dressed very well at the Golden Globes. And then probably my other favorite moment was when Ricky Gervais introduces Mel Gibson, who, if you'll remember, Ricky just shredded him over the whole I blew up and I was a drunken asshole thing. And he brought that up right as he was introducing him. It was the most awkward, uncomfortable, wonderful piece of video I've seen in years. It was great. Other than that, I think the thing we took away from it the most was, oh my God, we have not seen any of this stuff. Not at all. The
movies or movies or TV shows or anything.
We want to see The Martian. That looks good.
That's
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Stranded on Mars. Got to be a colonist. which interestingly enough was entered in the Golden Globes as a comedy, which I don't understand, but apparently there's reasoning behind that because it gets you some kind of traction. But it, it was an interesting train wreck, so it was good time.
And what about the movie that Leonardo DiCaprio's in?
Oh, The Revenant.
Heard some crazy stuff about that one.
That's one that I will probably want to put on my list, but my not freaky movie loving better half will probably not want to watch with me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Yeah, like I said, I recorded the Golden Globes, did not get a chance to review. I saw a meme going around about Lady Gaga winning one and Leonardo DiCaprio kind of giving her
the shade,
weird stink eye. Yeah, blew a little shade at her way. I don't know what that's about.
It must be interesting inside Gaga's head. It's just bad under music.
But she's tamed it down
a ton.
She's not, because we were talking about during Christmas, she was doing that stuff with Tony Bennett. I think she could stand alone singing like that.
Sure she could. Oh, and let me throw out another favorite moment. And you may have seen the meme about this, was when Katy Perry was introducing the soundtrack winner. And I'm going to paraphrase her because I can't remember the quote, but she said, "Good songs are vitally important to me." With a completely straight face, like she actually was being deep, and everybody in the country was like, "You're a singer." So I thought it was good.
That was a great story.
Thanks.
Great bit.
That was lovely.
I'm refilling, or topping off rather. I still got about half, but I feel like I need to top off a little. Yeah, don't say anything. Just
I was just waiting.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not. I haven't deluged into the punch yet.
Deluged. That's like only with a buzz.
Deluged. I feel like playing a game though.
Let's play a game. You wanna?
Stump Spike.
I have a game.
Let's do that.
All right. This one this week was inspired by my better half, who says this is very appropriate for you two. So I thought to myself, all right, that's good. So
you two don't even play here.
So take this with the loving grain of salt that it's intended. So Stump Spike, I'm going to give you several items. You have to tell me how they tie together.
Is this dirty?
Not really, sadly.
Okay.
But I'll give you the first one. It's the Alfa Romeo 4C.
Okay.
I'll give you the next one, which is the BMW Z4 S-Drive 35i.
Are these 2016 cars that have CarPlay in them?
No. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, but I see where it's going, and I'm just...
Yeah, one convertible.
Give me the first, and give me a... you're doing them in alphabetical order.
Possibly, but that has nothing to do with the category.
You said Alfa Romeo, and then BMW, then Corvette.
Yeah,
I'm right.
Order, I'm sure, but that's not what they have in common. Is that they're in order of the alphabet? Damn you! Cute as that is.
All right, so you got the Alfa Romeo, you've got the BMW, you've got the Corvette.
Yeah, Camaro.
Are these the
Camaro ZL1 convertible? Camaro.
Whatever. Are these the top midlife crisis cars out there?
Bam!
Yes!
Autobytel.com.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Most popular midlife crisis cars. There you go. Boom!
I got one.
You got what you're batting 50%. Here's to you. Dude.
Holy moly. That's outstanding.
There you go. Stump Spike, you're hitting 500, pal.
I'm a big winner in Stump Spike. All right.
You're a big winner.
Do you want to talk about your stay off the lawn moment?
I don't know if I do. I'm having a good time. I'm happy about our iTunes, and I'll be damned if I want to talk about those sons of bitches.
That's fine. We don't. They don't. In fact, not saying their name is probably better off.
Yeah, well, that's what our lawyers would say.
Right. So I don't know if he's listening, and I didn't get a chance to talk to this guy. Let me take a look here. Let me switch.
Where you're going. Hey, hold the show for a minute. I'm
sorry.
Be right back. You got this.
Oh, okay. So what I'm doing is last week we had a kind of a surprise guest, and I'm actually happy about this surprise guest. And if he's just tuning in, my dad's tuned in. My dad is he's pretty computer savvy. He loves posting. He loves looking up videos on YouTube and posting them. So if you see him posting on my stuff, throw him a little love. He's a great guy. Cheers, Pop. Here's to you and Kathy. Love you guys lots. But the story had a friend of ours, good friend of Drew's and mine. He chimed in that he was listening last week, and we thought that was the greatest thing. And Drew wanted to call him Mountain Man Dan, and then I'm like, well, wait, my dad kind of listens too, and my dad's name is Dangerous Dan, so we might have to get back to this guy and figure out if we can call him by his real name or if we're going to have to think of a different name for him. What are you going to do?
That was also a great bit.
It was a great bit. My dad tuned in. I was talking about.
I am so tickled that Dangerous Dan tuned in.
He posted on my on the link. He said that he's watching Spike and Drew, and so I'm pretty happy about that. He said that he wants us to play the song "Fire Duel" by Funky Green Dogs.
So Dan's drinking.
We quite haven't gotten our ASCAP BNI license, Pop, so we can't play any music yet. But we're working on that. Something we're working on. And then the next thing I was saying was talking about our friend Mountain Man Dan, and if we're going to call him that, or if we're going to call him
originally, right?
I know, but I didn't like Mountain Man Dean because it doesn't sound right.
Or that, yeah. Okay.
So we'll look what I got going with the hair.
Oh, well, you with the hair.
I gotta get some in-ear headphones, I think, because the cans, as much as I like them, they don't do me justice for my hair.
You do have absolutely great hair, Sam Malone.
That's Rob Ryan, isn't it?
Did you see that Rob Ryan got hired by his brother?
Really?
Yep, Rob is going to work for Rex next year.
Oh my God, I can't even believe we haven't talked about that. How good do my Chiefs look?
Oh my God, your Chiefs are on top of the game right now.
30-0. They shut them out.
Yeah.
They still aren't getting the respect they deserve. They're the redheaded stepchild. They're the mistress in my heart that it's like Lucy and Linus. No, Lucy.
Right.
It's like Lucy and Charlie Brown, man. I line up to kick that ball, and the Chiefs are like, nope, bloop, nope. Move the ball
every time.
But lately, they've been keeping
our
the ball.
Buddy said is going to be the Super Bowl, right?
Say again.
I told you what our buddy said is going to be the Super Bowl, right? Your Chiefs,
King Zebra.
Yep, King Zebra. Yes, let's call him that because he'd love it.
He would love that. Yeah, I'd love to see a Chiefs Seahawks Super Bowl. I think that'd be
fantastic.
Amazing.
My Seahawks, everybody's talking about how they won because that field goal was missed. I say that field goal made up for the interception in the Super Bowl, so we're even.
Oh, my Lord. Let it go.
Get off my ass, people.
And how bad did Cincinnati just they crumbled upon themselves.
Imploded.
Sad. Looking forward to the playoffs coming up for that. So
yes, good.
So times. I'm looking at the clock. Let's get this last thing and let's.
This last thing. It's a subject near and dear to our heart, having never been in a strip club.
It was probably next to Bowie's death this week. Probably one of the biggest things out, I think.
Got my attention the most.
You know what? We need to get the chat feature going so we can see, or we can have some interaction.
We all just have to turn it on.
Something like that. Yeah. Channing Tatum's effing wife.
Oh my God.
What was that?
And can I just say the fact that that was his wife made it 14 times hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess it might be a little weird or creepy if it wasn't his wife, if it was just somebody doing it.
Like J-Lo?
No, just like some random, it just,
No, it'd just be a Friday night.
I didn't know who she was. I had asked somebody, and apparently she was on Dancing with the Stars or something.
Yeah, something like that. All I know is the girl has some mad skills.
Yeah. It was I had to rewind that one a few times. That was pretty fun to watch.
45 seconds at a stretch, did
you? Yeah, because when it got to him dressing up like J-Lo.
Yeah, that was much.
No, not J-Lo. Who was it? Beyonce.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Talk about
I think I posted the link on the 805 Live with Spike and Drew page on Facebook. Check it out.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. And while you mentioned it, facebook.com/Spike and Drew. Catch us on iTunes. I just love saying that. Catch us on iTunes. Do a search in the podcast app for 805 Live ! You'll find us. Subscribe to us. You
know what you can do? You can post the link on the 805 page, the link to the iTunes podcast.
Yep.
Is it going to be available for Android or for other?
Absolutely. Android, Windows Phone, you can get to us, and I'll put links on there on how to do it.
Good. Very good.
Good.
So, yeah, okay. We rehearsed this a couple times, but let's try this.
It's a live show, folks. Give us a break.
We're wrapping this one up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to stay here. Tip your bartenders, tip your waitresses, return the stewardesses to their upright position. And believe me, there will be a party at 408 Burley.
There will be tonight.
Before we close out, I would like to give the words of the prophet Bowie. Rebel, rebel, you've torn your dress. Rebel, rebel, your face is a mess. Rebel, rebel, how could they know? Hot tramp, I love you so. Words from the prophet Bowie. Always, always make good choices, do good deeds, be good humans. I'm Spike.
I'm Drew. Take care, people.
805 Live with Spike and Drew is copyright 2016. Please read and follow all label directions. The views and opinions of Spike and Drew should not be taken as legal advice. No animals were harmed in the shooting of this documentary. Okay, call Drew over my 29 City, 45 Highway. Your results may vary. Hooters, we'd really like it if you'd sponsor us. Warning, spelling errors in this message are the product of a poor school system. Pay your teachers more than athletes. Does this handkerchief smell like chloroform to you? The product is meant for educational purposes only, and resemblance to real persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Void where prohibited. Some assembly required. List each check separately by bank number. Batteries not included. Contents may settle during shipment. Use only as directed. No other warranty expressed or implied. Do not use while operating a motor vehicle or heavy equipment. Postage will be paid by addressee. Apply only to affected area. For erections lasting more than 4 hours, call a hooker. May be too intense for some viewers. For recreational use only. All models over 18 years of age. If condition persists, consult your physician.